Greg Study on soccer, Chris Handsor. It's always tough with the result, but I want to say that as a fan watching your team grow, with Omar on the field, it made a difference. Talk about the moving forward. What's going on with Turlock Express?
I think we've gone quite a few strides from where we started, and I think we definitely have a ways to go. But Art has continued to try to give us an opportunity to be successful. A few things fell through with visas with some other players that we tried to pick up to strengthen the team, and we're just trying to put pieces together. Getting the Stockton Rush involved and some young guys helps out because it kind of revitalizes the energy of the team. But again, they're guys that don't really know the game, so when you play a very experienced and a quality team like this, you fall short. But it does bode well for us for the future.
Well, I think so too. And some of the other games that you've played most recently have been close games.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it, 6-4 against Tacoma most recently, right?
It was a close. We had a tough first quarter. We came out really slow, and Tacoma they came out flying. And then we played three really good quarters, but Sonaldo was Sonaldo and kept us off the scoreboard and made it difficult for us. So it's good to see, but it's tough to always play okay or play well, but not put a complete package together. And that's where we're lacking. We're lacking a complete start to finish and guys playing well consistently game in and game out. We need that professionalism, and then I think we'll be a solid franchise in this league.
Chris, the last time we spoke, you guys hadn't gotten your first win yet. Okay, now you do have a couple of them,
Yeah.
and you're playing tight. There have been a shootout loss. Okay, so I mean, some of these games have been really close. This evening, the San Diego Sockers at home it's a big ask. But yeah, I just like to see. I'm like seeing what I'm, with the Tacoma Stars there battling Ontario, and that's not a for sure thing. You guys aren't out of that race.
No, not by a long shot, and we're not thinking that way either. I mean, we take every game one game at a time, but we know that there's a couple of games that we can win, but knowing and doing and executing are two different things. Everybody wants to be a soccer player, but do you go out and do the work to become a soccer player? Everybody wants to be a professional, but do you go out and do the work to become a professional? Well, we want to get wins, but we need to go out and execute and do the right things to get the wins. And when we do it, we're a really good team, but we just don't do it consistent enough. And that's the one thing that I'm harping on now is first it was the professionalism, and now it's the consistency. And if we can put those two together, then we can string some wins together, and we'll do well.
Well, I told you the last time we spoke that I am a fan of the Turlock Express. I have been a fan of the team since the PASL days, mainly because I want to see you guys stick around.
Yeah.
And there's always been that back conversation as to whether or not the team is solvent. Are you guys going to be around?
Yes. And nothing's a guarantee in life, but Arturo has done a fabulous job of keeping that franchise in Turlock and in the league, and he has no intention of letting it go. One of our discussions today and yesterday was, if we let this go, you'll miss it. He goes, I love this game. Like, it's hard for me to let go because I love this game.
It's passion for a lot of us.
Yeah, if I need to do more and if I have to, renovate, then we'll do what we have to do. But, I don't want to drop down to a low. If I drop down, I want to drop out. I want to stay here and I want to compete. And so
that's great news.
Yeah, they want to do the things to put more seating in, to have more people, to generate more revenue, so that we can stay in the League One. But then we need to be able to put a product on the field, and so that's my most important thing. It's great to have a brand new stadium and all that stuff, but if we can't afford to put a proper, a good product on the field, if we can't get our ducks in a row on the field, doesn't matter how bright the lights are, people aren't going to come. So my focus and my main focus is to educate the players that are here and educate the newer ones so that we can have a strong franchise out there, because there is huge potential there, player-wise and facility-wise. So I'm excited about it, and as long as Art's here, I'm here.
That's awesome. Thanks for talking to me, Chris.
Pleasure. Great seeing you.